Happy Easter! There isn't a holiday longer, so it should be marked on the TV. We've had a look on the other video about how they've marked it. I'll have to move the dish annoyingly back to Astra 2 because I'm recording something on another channel. I've got a setup where I can record off the Sky Mini dish into this box, so I don't have to even turn the dish to it if it's only recording or watching one thing off the regular UK channel. Problem is I'm recording something now, but I also want to flick around. And it will give us a bit of time to talk because it takes freaking forever to lock on. But it's done it now. So BBC One, well, there's not much to say. If the customer's always right, the viewer, there'd be more bank holiday choices on, but there isn't any at all in the daytime, basically at all, except for the shortened news. Wallace and Gromit is the first special programme today. So that's a bit grim. Well, it's quite a good evening schedule, but it is just the Monday schedule. I like having more comedy on TV, so I guess it wins a thumbs up from me anyway, thanks to that. Tonight, snooker covers most of the day, does it? Yeah, it looks like it does. So that is how BBC Two gets out of it and just says that's kind of a weekend schedule anyway, showing sport. And then, there's no news night, but instead there's some stand-up from Sara Pascoe and snooker highlights, so yeah, that is more holiday-like, but again, there's no real effort here whatsoever. ITV is a Monday, that's it. Nothing there. In fact, there's not even a shortened news. You've got the same length Granada reports and evening news. It is a Monday. Good job. Well, it's not alerted me. I think I've recorded Coronation Street on another. Some people think now, especially online, that this is the worst ever time in Coronation Street, so that won't be a bank holiday special either. E.g., compared to the classics that are airing, the characters are not as relatable, they have silly stories all the time. It's not as good. Notting Hill is probably therefore the only bank holiday choice. They wouldn't show that normally, a film like that, on a Monday night. It's quite a good film, so that is literally all from the main channel of ITV. But before we go to Channel 4, ITV usually mark it in their other channels, ITV2 and 3 and so on. Let's have a look. I have to go into this menu to get them. Yeah, there's a film there. Liar Liar was on Good Friday though. So they have a few films on that wouldn't be there if it wasn't a bank holiday. Even this is actually they've got this on as a special because that's not just the regular Jeremy Kyle show repeats. So even. And they've got a Jurassic Park film, but they're back in '97 on one of the German free channels. It was Jurassic World instead of this, not The Lost World from '97. So there you go. ITV3 usually have carry-on films and things. And that's exactly what they've got again on Easter Monday as they had Good Friday. No classic soaps today, no Corrie and Emmerdale. So that's marking the bank holiday. ITV4, let's have a look at them. Cartoon, yeah, that's a special film, yeah, because they wouldn't have that normally. And this is Bond spoof that I've tried to watch. I tried to like it, tried to find it funny, just couldn't do. It was awful. I'd actually rather watch the new Casino Royale with Daniel Craig, even though I prefer the classic Bonds personally. So there you go, Billy Connolly show as well. Yeah, that's so really on 2, 3 and 4 it's a bank holiday, but on the main ITV it's not a bank holiday basically. Channel 4, yeah, there's problems with the getting the listings on Channel 4 HD. I haven't figured out how to sort it out, so I have to set recordings on there just manually. So have a look at +1 instead. Basically it's Monday, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing for the holiday whatsoever. Gordon Ramsay. Shame we can't have a few sharp words with them about that. This is a bank holiday, get your act together. But he's not going to do that. Easier to have a look in EPG, I think, than do it this way. So 4/7, yeah, that's a shuffle channel anyway, so you wouldn't expect too much from that. E4, yeah, Big Bang Theory, bang through the whole day, as you'd expect. More 4 sometimes has specials on, so they're not doing anything, are they? Not this afternoon. No. It's dire, but these are more recent movies again on Film 4, the How to Train Your Dragon and things, so than they would normally show. So I would say that's reflective of the Holiday Monday there from them. What about Channel 5? Are they sticking to the daytimes? Well, they've got the amazing special of showing Dangerous Dog Owners and Proud later on. Jason and the Argonauts, yeah, that's a bank holiday choice because there'll be the Friends repeats there, and there's another one. So outside of showing the usual Neighbours and Home and Away, and Jeremy Vine is on as normal, he's replaced The Right Stuff now, hasn't he? Then yeah, they have a bank holiday schedule a bit there. So 5-star, let's see. God, would someone have to ring us now? Just as I'm doing the video. Typical. It's going to have to be included because I'm not doing this again. Right, well I'll tell you what I'll do now then. There's a bit of a bank holiday special on drama as well because they're showing Death on the Tyne and Murder on the Blackpool Express. If you lament that there isn't much new comedy on the main channels, then I think Gold are doing a better job these days. And it's well worth watching Murder on the Blackpool Express and Marley's Ghosts if you can get them. Right, well the one thing to have a look at quickly is Hot Bird, because you've got the main Italian channels free to air on there. So I'm just having a look at that. Now they of course celebrate Easter, so there must be something you can tell off here surely. It's going to take a while to move to 13 East and lock onto it. And this is probably a bit of a fault with this as well. Over time it gets more inaccurate, especially with wind, but there hasn't been any wind much recently at least. I have to change the location settings on the box to make it inaccurate to make up for where it had moved to slightly, which is a bit of a tip if you've got one of these systems. It brought higher signal strengths on much of the channels, but it shows the whole thing's out. So let's see. I can't tell anything there. An EPG should start to populate. And there you go. It wasn't there before. It's obviously got it straight off the satellite. Can't tell anything about whether this is holiday related in some way. As far as you know, they might not even have Easter Monday in Italy, but I thought everywhere did. That's Christian sort of thing. So let's just see. Doc Martin, that's UK. That is the ITV show. I saw it. It's on here. So really, yeah. Might just check one more before we go because I've already done the German ones. Easier because I've made these easier menus for countries and things to do this. These channels should work again off 9 Eastern. It's not far from 13 for it to move. These are virtually the only main French channels you can get now free to air. You used to be able to get virtually everything like Television Francaise and France 2. Now you're stuck to Television 5 Monde and Television 8 Mont Blanc and these channels. They're quite good. They show The Simpsons in French, so they're worth having. Obviously that's the house in the prairie, the little house in the prairie, the Petite Maison dans la Prairie. Although I don't know whether it's just Sunday that's celebrated in some countries or whether it's Monday everywhere as well that's a holiday. I actually don't even know that. So, but in Germany it obviously is, because we've just seen. So yes, these, yeah, I don't know, these look like quite normal programme choices to me. So I don't think it's necessarily a bank holiday choice. Right, so we're going to, well, that's probably Come Dine With Me or something, that type of show. A Perfect Dinner or something. Or so yeah, that's it. That's what we're having a look at anyway. Sky One actually have a better bank holiday schedule than most channels. We could have even brought that up, but we won't. Gold are not really doing anything special themselves. Right, that's it.